Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria.
Ended on Vanguard this morning. Right here on the Punch this morning, we have governors give Malami Emefiele Tuesday ultimatum to obey Supreme Court order. Interesting. Adamu's faith, NAS leadership, top agenda as Senator-elect meet Tinubu. You can also check that out. Nigeria drop in global military ranking, DHQ, MON. You can check that out also. Economy loses 20 trillion naira on CBN, 70% cash mop-up. Report says you can check that out on report. My daughter preparing for masters in the United Kingdom before train crash. Dad speaking. And a game changer, how beavers turned heavyweight to paperweight. A beavers reset ends today. INEC promises result transmission. Another 25 Nigerian nurses face forgery charge in the United States. And Labour Party is also speaking here, says no going back on nationwide protest, says LP. Labour speaking there, you can check that out too. NDLEA arrests chief in midnight raid of cannabis farm. And traders account losses as fire got Port Harcourt market. And that's also showing up on the Punch this morning. And anger as gunmen killed 35 in Katsina, Kaduna. You can check that out on the Punch. And that's it for us on the Punch. And move away from there. Here we are on leadership. 2 building collapse in Imo. You can check that on leadership. Rex to brief INEC chairman on Beavers reconfiguration today. A United States Bank collapse may affect financial inflow, jobs in Nigeria. Just wondering how. And still on leadership, NAFDAC vows to fight menace of narcotic drug abuse. You can check that out. And that's indeed a very crazy one in this part of the world. A Senate President, Tinubu, APC leaders move to place Christians as the Southeast. You can check that on the leadership too. Beware of politicians preaching against Rivers' interests. APC chieftain urges youth. And time to rebrand the PDP. Who is speaking? You can check that out too. And Accord Party sacks Oyo Esco for endorsing Makinde. You can check that out too. Plateau PDP candidates alert on plan to rig election. That also on the leadership. And that's it for us on the leadership. And move away from there. Here we are on the Guardian this morning. And right in front of it, Atiku's aide knocks Wiki for deceiving PDP governors. Wiki showing up in the news again. Oshomole accuses Obaseki of scarcing voters with rumor of violence. I don't know when this is going to end between Oshomole and Obaseki. I don't know. Does it look like there's an end in sight? I honestly don't think so from where I'm sitting. NDLEA nabbed ex-Boko Haram fighter, traditional ruler, 35 orders for drug trafficking. Lagos CP assures Ladipo auto market traders orders of adequate security. You can check that out in The Guardian. And again, NAFDAC, NDLEA, Custom pledge collaborations against drug abuse among youths. You can check that out too. And NYSC DG reassures core members of adequate security and welfare. A judge seeks probe of INEC ICT head. You can check that out. My mother was due for retirement in January. Son of victim laments. That's talking about the Lagos train bus collision. You can check that out too on The Guardian this morning. Okay. Have we left anyone out? None that I see. And we'll move away from there to Daily Trust. And right in front of Daily Trust, Buhari must obey Supreme Court ruling on Naira redesign. Right in front of the Daily Trust this morning. Disobedience to court could trigger anarchy. ACF warns Buhari. You can check that out too. And Shekaro is actually speaking here. Says, why I rode in Ganduje's car. You want to know why Shekaro rode in Ganduje's car? You know where to check that out. And 48 days after, Buhari's committee fails to end petrol scarcity. Not a nice one there. And Wike Amechi battle for PDP and APC candidates for Rivers governorship. Ohaneze bags Umahi for Senate presidency. INEC denies delisting Adebutu as PDP governorship candidate. You can also check that out on the Daily Trust this morning. All right? And don't vote candidates with questionable wealth, APC tell Ogun residents. You can check that out too. The Saudi giant Aramco hit historic mark, 71.6 trillion naira profit in 2022. Maritime sector can become Nigeria's cash cow. Nimasa DG is speaking there. Federal government to audit of NICOMSAT infrastructure. That also showing up on Daily Trust. And that's it for us on Daily Trust. I move away to the Vanguard, which will be the final one for us today. And right in front of it, Tinubu's bid to form government of national unity. Gunmen 6 in Kaduna, Katsina. That's on Vanguard this morning. What election postponement has cost us? Political actors, candidates are also speaking there. Can check that out. We won't forget Owo attack victims. Akeredolu speaking there. Very tragic situation there, if you remember, and what happened in Owo. Speaking under alcohol, okay. Speaking under alcohol influence will ruin you. Atiku warns Wike. I don't know why that just comes off as funny to me. No police officer was arrested in Delta over electoral fraud. PPRO is speaking. And that is where we leave it this morning. We leave it at that this morning. It's now your turn to be part of the conversation. Talk to me this morning. I want to hear from you this morning. You can also follow through on YouTube and on Facebook. YouTube at Nigeria Info Abuja, Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Abuja, Twitter at Nigeria Info ABJ. And I want to trust you this morning that our conversation will be very matured and that every other person can listen and enjoy your own opinion. Let's keep it very matured and decent. It's not our platform that you use to bash on anybody's personality or spread hate or fake news or incite any illegal activity, as we will not take it. But join me this morning, 0700 951 0000. WhatsApp is 00 999 30137. Let's talk this morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sir El de Bologna.
Yes, sir.
I greet you and I wish you quick recovery.
Amen.
Your voice.
Thank you so
my name
much.
is Salasi.
Yeah.
I want to say again, government killed 35 in Katsina and Kaduna. These are human lives. These are human lives that cannot be replaced. Government should do something about this insecurity, and we don't want this insecurity to continue. 48 days of taking this committee, still up to now we are still battling with both scarcity. But look at Saudi Aramco make 71 trillion. They make money out of this Ukraine war. Saudi Aramco, that is like saying like their Effizy. But our own run at a loss. And like they make a move.
Thank you, Salasi. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Effizy.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Your name and where you are calling from, sir?
My name is Imana Aruna Kutukakuba.
You're welcome, Alan Aruna. Let's talk.
And about the and the honor from Ludi, and my brother from Omari from State. Governors meet Malami tomorrow for the new design currency. Mr. Effizy.
Yes, sir.
Even if they meet Malami for university, it's not certain. Let us Nigerians come out and protest because people are dying. My brother, on Friday, in Access Bank, there's one woman in the queue. The woman collapsed from Access Bank to kick chair. The woman died because of the currency. If Malami and Buhari they don't want our progress. Those governors, it's not what I can. Let us come out and protest.
All right, let's leave it at that with you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Yes, good morning to you. Your name and where you are calling from?
My name is Chief Jago. I'm calling from Onkilias City 11, Abuja.
Okay.
Article. Whole weekend, is that true? I think I had something like that.
You say?
I think for weekend, calling weekend, I think is that true? But I had something like that.
No, you did not call him a drug addict. No, that's not what I said. I mean, Atiku said he's advising Wike, that speaking under alcohol influence will ruin you. Sorry? You might have to call me back, sir. I couldn't hear you. Hello, good morning. All right, let's take on more calls via WhatsApp. Then we go to YouTube. Yeah? We'll go to YouTube. I see your messages waiting there on YouTube this morning. Let's take on more calls via the WhatsApp portal. Where are your calls? The calls are jamming. Okay, let's go back here. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Hello, Effizy.
Yes.
Good morning. I hope it's my name.
Okay, you're welcome to the show. Let's talk.
You lost your voice.
Yeah. I mean,
I can say that. Sorry for that.
Thank you.
Issue of insecurity. I have said that I will stop mention of this issue of insecurity, but I will say it because they concern human life. 37 killed in Katsina and Kaduna. It's unfortunate. Where we say that we have government. It's unfortunate. Then the issue of PDP and Atiku and Wike. Let me say something that you said that is not radio worded. But the issue is that PDP have shoot themselves at the leg. Buhari is the northerner, and they bring another turner to succeed Buhari, thinking that it will work. It can't. Thank you. Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you. Okwi there with his own opinion. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning. This is Barrister.
Barrister Hassan, you're welcome back. Let's talk.
Yeah, thank you very much. President Buhari won about the Supreme Court decision. You see, the president actually swore an oath, and when he was being sworn in, to oppose the Constitution, to obey all laws. Actually, what's happening now is against the rule of law. If you go to the market and you give 1,000 naira note, they will say, if President Buhari has not obeyed the Supreme Court decision. What should I accept? The note. So, in my humble opinion, with all due respect to Mr. President, is that he's setting a bad example for all Nigerians. He should obey the law. He should obey the Supreme Court decision. What right has the president got to have people arrested for disobeying the law or for committing murder? It's a very serious situation. As somebody said, it could lead to anarchy in Nigeria. I want the president to retrace his steps.
All right.
And other the CBN governor to ask all the banks to begin to dispense the old Naira notes. I'm begging him.
All right, thank you. Let's go to WhatsApp. And this says, Fitzgerald from Airport Road says, good morning, the billionaire. We are suffering here in Nigerians, killing and killings everywhere, up and down. Yeah, there are killings, but let's not just make it look like the entire country. Yeah, it says no cash, no PMS. It's tough here. Atiku just cracked me up. Disease from alcohol, Wiki. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Good morning. Terrorists killed 35 in Kaduna and Katsina. What's their governor's response as the head of security of his state? Joshua from Gadwa. Another question there. Good morning, sir. El Ademola from Mpape. Government should please do something on killings. It's getting out of hand. Nowhere is safe. God should have mercy on Nigeria. Have a nice day. Good morning. I am Usman from Dakwa. Jagaman planning government of national unity. That is the most reason we supported him. May Almighty Allah assist him to deliver us. Amen. All right. And Africa from Yaya says, good morning, everyone. And government should do the needful to stop all insecurity. Our country, Nigeria, is so that farmers can go to farm and price of food would reduce. God help our leaders. That's what you said in your message to me this morning. Good morning. Mansour Ade from Kwali says, on We Can't Forget Our Killings by Akeredolu. It's a welcome development, although the sole aim of every government is to protect lives and property of the people. And on the governor to meet Malami, it's a nice move by the governor since the president and the central bank has refused to obey court judgment. The Supreme Court is sacrosanct and nobody can undermine the apex court. Nigeria shall be great again. Let's go back to the phone line. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. Look, I'm calling from Buhari.
Ebuka, you're welcome. Let's talk.
Yes, brother. For me, on this brother, I prefer if you want to come out. Let the old one face the way. And the reason why you want to stand this moment, that reason must take place. So let the new one come out. Let the old one go. Those who hide one in the house, let us have the same thing. We'll talk about the old one. Let the new one come out. Forget about the old one. Then for the students of Africa, these are Nigerians, no? People are not when the conference will be looking at the channel, what is they say? They keep quiet because this person now they are saying this.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, I couldn't hear you clearly at some point. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Nigeria. My name is Hassan Kakane Dola from Wondera Kalogami in the South State.
You're welcome. Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let me tell from the killing of Kaduna, Katsina. Let me tell you, no matter how, there's nothing like God is going to allow us to be peace because God is hungry to us. How can somebody just go and kill him?
Are you God? Are you assistant God? You say God is angry with us. Let's not make this look like we know God's mind like that. Yeah.
Good morning, LFP.
Yes, good morning to you.
Thank you. I the Nigerians that lost their life both in Kaduna and Katsina State. Government rise up
Ibn Ali, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Please, can you call me back? I honestly can't hear what you are saying. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Effizy,
Yes.
from Gwagwalada.
All right.
Labour Party is organizing a nationwide protest. Yes, it's in line to protest unjust law or undemocratic conduct by the electoral umpire, INEC, for not carrying out the commitment. The INEC chairman went to Chatham House in London to make a strong commitment, and which he violated himself. So this nation, the proposed nationwide protest is in line. It is done, even in advanced line. During the days of Martin Luther King, he went to court and still protesting segregation on the street of on American street. So it's like, and the Saudi Arabia oil giant is making profit when our own Maribon NMPC always create long queue at our doorstep. No profit, no performance. The corner the nation was. That is it.
All right.
What they do.
Thank you, Abubakar. Let's look at your messages here before we go on a quick commercial break here on YouTube. LP protest is of no effect whether they protest or not. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed remains president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mohammed, those are your words, but people are entitled to protest according to the law. Yeah. Good morning. Wishing you. Watching you mean live from CBD in Gaiki. Thank you so much. Thank you, Benga. I appreciate you. And Agu Jerome says, good morning. It's quite unfortunate INEC has failed the nation. May God help us. Those are your comments on YouTube. What's happening in Nigeria is only God that can help us. Our leaders have failed us despite the promise they made to us. Good morning to all of us. Let's take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Audio Jungle.
This is Nigeria